Why? It's Terrence Gangster Williams, aka OG Giggity. Okay, this how it went down, y'all. My truck getting burnt. I bought it on myself, honestly. The big homie Stone had cut me off because I had started feeling myself. I had started getting beside myself. So one day I go in his house and he was like, "Yo, I got a new connect." Like, what? He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, how many birds you get?" He said, don't worry about that." And he saw the look on my face. So he was like, "Listen, man, no more than 20, no less than 10. But I got to prove myself. I got to hurry up and get them all, blah, blah, blah." So I was like, "Yeah, all right, cool." So I felt some type of way so I peel off. Later on that night, I come back in the house. I go to the house where he usually keeps some of the stuff at. Go through the back door. Disco sitting at the table. Putting for y'all who been in the street life, y'all know what it is. Putting a garbage bag, got the oil there. You know, in New Orleans we say Earl. They got when you pull that layer, you got the mustard. You got layers of that stuff, I guess, to keep the dog scent down. So Disco bust that thing open. Got a plate there, got that hard white brick. He had to get a pair of scissors to stab it to break it up. Stone come in the house, smoking his famous cigar. "Yeah, what do you see that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I see it, but I ain't in the huddle no more. You kind of cut me out." You know what I'm saying? So from there, I'm feeling some type of way. So, but let me back up before that. For my Qx4 Infinity SUV, I had put it in this Tunes called Stereo on Veteran Avenue, Highway, whatever. So I was getting Clarion TVs put in there. Getting the Clarion, getting the sound. I had ordered some RAM from overseas. So I had told Stone, I said, "Big homie, I need you to pay for my RAMs and TVs and my sound in my truck." So he was like, "Man, nah, Brian, I ain't doing it." He shut me down. So I felt some type of way. All right. I was kind of spoiled because he's always do stuff, look out for me. So now, my truck in the shop. So I hit Baby. Baby paid for everything, right? So in Stone mind, he like, "Man, you getting a lot of stuff done to this truck. This costs a lot of money, man." So when I go to the house that night, I see, the work in there. I leave. Man, then like a day or two later, I go back to the same house. This time, nobody's in the house but the back door open. I hear some laughter in the room. So I go investigate the laughter. Then I smell weed. So the person who the house belonged to in the room with another person, they in there giggling and kikiing. So I look, I say, okay, it's kind of late. That means this person not about to leave out the house no more. So I go back to the living room and get the keys on the sofa. I grab the keys, slide out the house. I said, "Mom, come take a ride," because my mother loved Walmart back then. I didn't took over that. So we go to Walmart. I get a copy of the key made. When we come back in the project, drop moms off. I go to the house. The door's still open. They still in there laughing and playing around, smoking. I said, "What?" I drop the keys back on the sofa where I left them at. I leave back out the house. Right after that, I go home, like about 5 something in the morning. I slide back over there, go in there, the back door still open. The TV was on in the room. So the person got 2 children in the bedroom with her. I sneak past her room, go into the children's room. Now there's boxes in there. I see the scale Disco got, the blender Disco got in there in the closet. I pull that down. So I'm looking, I said, okay, they got the dog food in here somewhere, the heroin in here. So I'm like, okay, I see my old gym bag, well, actually it was from my baby mother in the closet that I had loaned to Stone to get some work. He never gave me my people bag back. So I'm mad about that. I see that in the closet. So I'm like, man, it's the working. So I see a brown box. So I grab the box. So I grab my beeper because it's dark in the room. I grab my beeper to get light. I said, "Man, I can't get no light." Then all of a sudden, I hear the female get up. I got quiet. So she go to the bathroom, bring her 2 boys to the bathroom. They use the bathroom. They go back to her room. Now I'm like, man, I gotta get up out this house. This room, because man, she wake and she find I'm in here. She tell Stone it's gonna be some pandemonium. So I look at this garbage bag that's in the closet and look at something else. I said, "You know what? I'm just gonna grab this and just run out the room." I said, nah, take your time, because she laid back there. She didn't turn the TV off, so I got to be a little more quiet. I grabbed this box, and when I grabbed the box, I put it on her son's bed, and I stuck my hand down the box, and I ran into a shoebox. Oh, bingo! I grabbed a shoebox, opened the shoebox up. It's a brick, a whole brick, and another brick that's already bagged up into grams. So I take like half a brick of the, I didn't want to take all the work, so I take a half. I leave, go home. I say, yo, I called my bro. One of my brothers. I said, yo, I just hit. I said, man, they had a whole brick and a half there, but I'm trying to hurry up, get off this here right quick. What you trying to do? Yeah, I'm a cop there, but you should have just went on and took everything. I said, you know what, you right. Went back to the house, took the brick, took the rest of the stuff. So now I done hit for 2 bricks. So, go home now. Now, big boys, no, this was the Killa Stone big boy back then. So big boy, you all know him as Killa Stone. So a big boy get wind of his work missing. He's upset now about that. Now, he had a feeling I did it because he go around his set and holler at this female who I was real cool with. I dropped some work off on her. I'm hitting spots that I'm thinking he don't know about. He go around there, find out, he don't say nothing because that's how smooth he was. He quiet, he ain't gonna say nothing. Man, it's this girl, right? I had been crazy about her since back in 91. Now it's 96, my name ringing now. She on my line. So, I had on bag log back then. So I hook up with her. We go to the lake. While we on the lake, we in the driver. She sitting on top of the driver. We kissing and doing all this old foreplay stuff. My cell phone go off. My prime code cell phone go off. Hello? It's one of my baby mother. Oh, you all right? Did they say your truck got shot up? Like, man, now they don't worry about that. They about to play on the phone. Mind you, baby them had just told me, man, because I had a story, go put your truck up. It's just like Christmas Eve. So I'm playing around. I'm letting the homies in the project play with the truck. We play with the little game and stuff in the truck and all that old stuff. So my beeper go off. It's my neighbors. So call, tell the girl, get off from there. Call, yo, what's up? Man, your truck on fire. Y'all put it out? Come see. Now it's like 3-something in the morning, so we pull up. I pull up. Old girl see the people out. She like, she apologized. I'm like, ain't your fault. I'm down bad. So she pull off. I go and look at the truck. The whole inside gone. It's over with. Burnt, kaput. It's over with. Go inside. Another female, I don't want to put too much of that about her, connect you all to her, actually. Well, she called me and she found out one of her boyfriend was cheating on her. She was like, I just feel like killing myself. I just found out he was cheating. I want to tell. I feel like killing him. Somebody just burnt my truck. But, I take the high road. Girl, you look too good. Blah, 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 blah. Talked her down, I mean. She said, okay, I can go to see. I feel good. I'm like, all right, well, what am I going to do? So now, bro, no cap. So I won't put no days on it because then y'all going to say I'm capping. So I knew it was Christmas Eve when my Qx4 SUV got burnt. But not even much a week. I'm going to push it 2 weeks just to give me a little safety so I won't be capping. I got the 400 SE Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, that's right. I went and got the big boy. That's when they had the big bodies back then. That when dude was faking in the city, taking them 400, putting a 500 package on their front like they had a 500 BM. They was lying. It was capped. They was capping way back. So I hit it, but Stone got word that I'm riding around in the Benz now. So he called me. Yeah, boy, I heard you in the Benz. Yeah, I'm about to come to the know you now. I come to the know you. And I see my little homegirl. I was like, yeah. What they thought I had to wait on insurance money from that truck. Now I got money. I'm stunting, right? I'm making this broad statement, but all the while Stone in the Pathfinder now, black Pathfinder, he looking with a smirk on his face. Because he the one burnt my truck. I don't know it at the time. So, I do a little tour around and probably let them know, yeah, I got the navy blue Benz with the chrome rims, with the mirror tint on that thing. Yeah, I'm back, doing my thing. So, he hit me, boy, I know you got that head. You got that head across the river. I'm like, nah, I ain't got a head. I caught on fast. But I'm still not thinking he burnt it, but I don't want nobody to know where I got a head at, period. With the teeth. That's what they say. I heard when I was in jail, I heard they do that. Anyway, so right after that, my co-defendant Blabber go by a silver Q45. So I come up Magnolia Street, hanging out the sunroof, and I see Disco and Wacko standing on a post, and I'm like, yeah, I got money. I ain't afraid to say I got money. Burn this one up. I just scream that out loud. They hear me, but I'm not shooting it at them. But I guess they must figure, some kind of way, whatever. So at the time I was going to Delgado Community College. So Stone had called a meeting for me to meet him in the back driveway. But back then, when I used to wear my button-down polo shirts and my jacket, I used to have my shirt tucked in my pockets. I used to wear the polo slacks, right, with my soldieries. But I would have my two guns in my back, in the small of my back. So people don't think I'm strapped, but all the while they got them back here. So when Stone and I stand up talking, because it's like, he's like, yeah, Walter, your truck get burned, you double back with the Benz, then you got the Q45, and you got the rollies on. Man, what's up, man? Because my stuff missing, da-da-da. So we talking, then this white Grand Prix pull up, do their hair on. He pull up. He said, say, gangster, jump out. Me and Stone look at each other. He said, man, I heard them boys at the Cali, burnt your truck up. You got some money on your head? I look at Stone, I'm like, what? He said, man, I'm going to holler at you. So Stone, but as Stone and I are talking, I would say 10, 20 yards, maybe. Give it 30 for argument's sake. Football, like the football, that's how I'm trying to measure so you all can get an idea how far Disco and Wacko, they walking in and out the hallway. They got the two choppers in the hallway, right? So they stone shooters. I guess this like, if you get out of hand, y'all come out gunning. But the problem is, they too far. And Stone and I, right, how close you and I are. So we talking, right? So when the car pulled up, Stone, look, I look like who? But then I see a homie where I got you, I turn around and raise my jacket to show him I'm strapped. And he smirked. I'm like, yeah. So it's like, I see Disco and Wacko walking in and out that hallway. Let them play if they want. We're going to work. So everything worked out fine. We was able to, downplay the situation. He still, kept his guards up, felt some type of way about the situation, but, we kept it moving. And it wasn't until I had hit the feds that we finally talked to each other and let it be known that, yeah, I don't want to burn the truck. And he was like, well, I forgive you, man, for stealing my coat. I never admitted to him, yeah, I did it, but, he just volunteered over that. So, we had to let that go, but that's why, when Magnolia Slim come out that cutthroat, and you hear the homie screaming that cutthroat, man, there was some cutthroat stuff going on in that project, man. We did a lot of cutthroat stuff, man. And a lot of that stuff I brought on myself. So I was young, wild, arrogant, cocky, conceited, and I think back on that stuff now, but this is not the place right now to talk about all that. Why I'm out here. You heard me?